What's the news across the station? We make fun of information. You wait, we hope we'll amuse. News, we just love to get you the news.
Now. Hey, boys and girls, moms and dads, it's time for another episode of The Kidders. And yeah, if you're anywhere in the middle or south or east of the United States, you're cold right now. And so we're all dressed for it. With me, as always, from downtown Chicago, the nun on the run for fun, it's Vicky Quaddy. How you doing, Vicky?
I'm doing fine. I guess I would be colder if I wasn't so religious, because I might have the flames of hell, keeping me warm. But I'm doing okay.
Are you excited about the new Cardinal coming to town?
Yes, I am actually meeting with him.
Wow, really? Put in a good word. See if he wants to be on the Kidders. How cool would that be, really, to have a Cardinal on the Kidders? And imagine how many more people he'd reach.
Let him get adjusted to the city first. I mean, he is, he's from Washington, from the state of Washington.
Okay. Oh, and pot's legal there, so there's all you dealers out there. There's a guy coming to town, can't get it legally. All right, Tim Slago from beautiful Indiana, where I think you got a lot of snow down there, didn't you? In South Bend, I think.
I'm not that far out. It's hunting season here in Indiana, though.
What for what?
Well, I don't know. I don't hunt. Closest I get to hunting is the lobster tank at the Jewel. But in honor of hunting season, I put on my camouflage hat, which I don't have any jokes because I had to find the camouflage hat. Do you know how hard it is to find a camouflage hat?
In Indiana, not at all.
No, I meant on my living room floor. There it was in front of me the whole time.
I had a question written down. Oh, I know what the question was. Because it is cold so far, all over the country. Let me ask you this question: how cold is it? Okay,
so
whoever wants to go first on that question, how cold?
I'm stuck to a campaign promise.
Vicky, colder than?
People are trying to get into hell. That's how cold it is.
All right. I think it's colder than a telemarketer's chances for a job in the real workplace. All right. It was so cold. One of the stores on the block had one of those beer caves, inside it, and people were walking in there to warm up. All right. Now that the laughs have subsided, let's start with our first story. It comes to us all the way from Ireland. It's a happy story, I guess. Benji is a bull in Ireland, and he was purchased to service the heifers, but it turns out Benji is gay. And how they really decided this, I don't know. I guess he was kind of looking at the other bull in there, and they thought he was better. But they were gonna kill him, because he's gay, and what good is a gay bull, really? And but then people came up to save him. So now he's saved from the slaughterhouse, and he's going to another, I don't know, so zoo or something. What the hell? A gay bull, Tim?
I have to correct you, Dale. They weren't killing him because he's gay. They were killing him because he's made of hamburger.
Which is his ultimate destiny.
They needed a little help with the hamburger helper,
Can you imagine sitting around a McDonald's going, hey, does this taste gay to you? I'm detecting glee, I think, in here. All right, so Benji got saved by this co-creator of The Simpsons, Sam Simon, the guy whose name you wouldn't recognize, but he must be worth jillions, and he's the one who saved Benji. Speaking of being saved, God bless him, Charles Manson, currently 80 years old and doing life without parole in, I think, in Cochran, California, San Quentin, wherever that is. And he's getting married. He's getting married to a 26-year-old lady that started communicating with him, and they decided to tie the knot. And this could go so many places. Tim, you're smiling. What do you think?
I don't. I guess there's just someone for everyone, isn't there?
Well, the other thing is he's not entitled to any family visits, aka conjugal visits. So he gets really, and I don't see what his benefit is out of this conjunction or communion.
Back in the papers. That's for sure.
He's just looking for someone to carve their forehead.
I think this woman does. I think she has like a Walmart logo or something carved into her head. So yeah, God bless them, those kids. So it looks too bad they can't make a baby, because then you'd have to make it for The Exorcist 4.
Yeah. I don't know about that.
All right, Charlotte, North Carolina. There's a teacher down there that was trying to teach a class in, let's see, what was the class in? Oh, it was a test on genetics, And this was her word question. La Shamanda has a heterozygous big booty, the dominant trait. Her man, Fontavious, has a small booty, which is recessive. They get married and have a baby named La Princess. The biology assignment prompts the students, what is the probability that La Princess will inherit her mama's big booty? That was a quick Vicky, what?
La Princess changes her name to Kim Kardashian in this book.
Which I saw the best thing somebody sent me on the internet, said, here's a picture of Kim Kardashian's ass, and it was a picture of Kanye West.
And then after the math, after the genetics test, all the offended children went home to watch videos of women twerking.
Beyonce hits went through the roof.
But did anybody answer the question? Will she have her mother's heterozygous booty? That's the way you make a booty.
If I'm not mistaken, if I remember my genetics, there's a 50-50 chance.
How big is that booty? You make a booty call, it's long distance. Thank you very much. Okay, here's our final story. Let's see. People, they've done a survey. Someone has done a survey, because someone always is doing a survey, and found that people in the workplace don't always use the bathrooms for biological functions. For instance, 26% of them go into the stall to text. 23% of them go in there to make a phone call, and it goes on and on. 5% go into smoke, 5% go into sleep. To sleep in a toilet stall, and 7% manage to exercise in a toilet stall. What have you ever done in a toilet stall other than deposit?
Since when is smoking and sleeping not biological functions?
Well, that is. But I speak from experience here. If you have ever fallen asleep on the toilet, you wake up with this giant red ring around your butt like some kind of baboon.
And what is the odds that La Princess is going to inherit that giant red ring? What was interesting to me is how many things that you could do in the bathroom that weren't included in the survey.
Exactly.
Like reading.
I got to say something. This is such an American story. I just got back from China. The bathrooms are a hole in the ground. There's nobody reading, smoking.
You're too concerned about balancing.
That's all you want to do. Balance, finish, and get out.
Well, yeah, they exercise though. They're doing the squat thrusts.
That's all it is. That's right.
And they said in this survey, 8% of the people. Whoa, how did I get so blurry? There, 8% of the people go in there to eat.
No.
No, how could you? Unless you're having like fudge or something, but just to go in there to eat, that's rather nasty. All right, boy, I wish you two were having as much fun as I am. The question this week. The question, we know that that Black Friday is coming up. Actually, one of the stories this week was about two women in California who have already started waiting in line outside of their local Best Buy store so they can be the first ones in on Thanksgiving morning. They're camping out there. Does Best Buy have anything worth camping out for 2 weeks?
You know, I don't know. If you're waiting in line outside Walmart for 12 hours to save $25, you need a calculator. And then the same people are going to go back next week and protest about the lack of a living wage.
Yeah, exactly. So anyhow, is there anything that you would stand in line for, on Black Friday?
Yes.
What, Vicky?
I would bring a big giant ruler and whack them all for wasting their time on Thanksgiving, standing in line. Sorry.
I think you should. I think that would be a beautiful thing. Tim and I'll come down. We'll film that. I think this could go viral.
And I think actually, if you're looking for some great specials, check out the stores in Ferguson, Missouri. Because boy, when those doors open, there's going to be bargains galore.
If they open.
You don't even need paper or plastic down there. So, yeah, that would be, geez. I don't know. I would probably, stand in line for Bears tickets because, from judging from the last game, they must be really, really hard to get right about now.
Come on, it's already 5,000 degrees below zero, Just watch them on TV.
I've told you a million times, don't exaggerate like that. Anyhow, anybody doing anything this week you want to plug or postulate?
I'm going to be in Elkhorn, Wisconsin at the Evergreen Country Club. I don't know if it's open to the public or not.
Okay, well, then they'll have to storm the gates and insist on getting in. Vicki, how about you?
Yep, this is the final weekend of Bible Bingo for 2014. Then we switch over to Christmas Bingo at the Royal George Theater. Then we bring Bible Bingo back next year.
Now, does Christmas Bingo actually teach the Christmas story?
Yeah, of course. I would not. You learn a lot of Christmas trivia at Christmas Bingo.
Oh, okay. That's when Jesus healed the man and he said, that's B9.
NGO.
I'm not doing anything, as you can tell, because, it's too cold. But we'll see you all back here next Monday for more of the Kidders. Hit the music, Tim. Oh, I have to stop it.